Today I am going to start another topic, that is binomial heap. I already discussed what is the heap sort algorithm. In the heap sort algorithm, we have studied that in the it contains three procedures. The first procedure is built heap. The first procedure was built heap. The second procedure was heapify, and the third procedure was heap sort. And we have also seen that the running time of binomial heap in best case as well as in worst case, in both of the cases, its running time is order of n log n. So by this mean the the heap sort algorithm was supposed as the best sorting algorithm. But in this case also there is a case where heap sort is not working well. Where heap sort is not working well, there are a case. The case is that suppose there are so many heaps. Okay, there are so many heaps. Just like this is one heap. Suppose this is another heap. This is another heap. Suppose. Okay. So if we want to unite all these heaps, in that case the heap sort is not so good. The running time in this case is only order of n. The running time is only order of n, and in this way the running time complexity get decreased. So for this case we are going to discuss and devise a method so that this complexity is also improved in the case of union operation, also in the case where we can unite more than one heaps, because there can be cases where we need to unite more than one heaps. So for this purpose there are two tools. One is binomial heap and the second tool is Fibonacci. The half of the story is already told by their names, like binomial, like Fibonacci. Okay, out of these two algorithms, the Fibonacci heap is a little better than the binomial heap. In this lecture I am going to discuss the binomial heap. So before starting binomial heap, just like in the case of heap, first of all we have created the tree. In this case we are also going to create binomial tree. So the first procedure, just like in the case of heap sort algorithm, is the creation of binomial tree. Binomial tree. Okay. So the first binomial tree is a single node. Okay, this single node is having 2 power 0 elements. That means only single elements are there. Okay, the second binomial heap is this one. That means the single node will be made the child of a new node. Okay, so this binomial tree will be having 2 power 1 number of nodes. Likewise, if we have created a node and made these two binomial tree as the children, in that case in this branch I am making this as the child, and in the next branch I am making this as the child. So this is my another binomial tree, and the number of node you can see is 2 to the power 2. That means 4 nodes are there. Likewise, you can create another one. This is a new head or root node you can say, and we have made all the previous children as of this newly generated head. So this node will be there. After that this node, so 1 and 2, and after that this node. This is like this node. This binomial tree is having 2 to the power 3 children. If you can count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8, that means 2 to the power 3. Likewise, in the generalized form, we can create a binomial tree. We can create a binomial tree like this. The first branch will be having the node with a single child, and the last branch will be having a node with k minus 1 child, where k is the degree of node. A new term, degree. What is degree? The degree is number of edges evolving from the head node. In this case, no edge, therefore degree is 0. In this case, only single is there, therefore degree is 1. In this case, there are 2 edges, therefore degree is 2. In this case, there are 3 edges, 1, 2 and 3, therefore degree is 3. You can also see this thing by this power. Okay, degree is equal to the power. Here there are 3 edges, so the degree is 3, so the power is 3. In this case, there are 2 edges, degree is 2 and power is 2. In this case also 1 and the power is 1. No, none or 0, so the power is 0. So if in this case the degree is k, then we can say that there are k edges are there. K edges are there from the root node. Okay. One more thing, if you can see, if degree is 3, in this case, what are the degrees of their children? So the first child is having degree 0, the second child is having degree 1, the third child is having degree 2. Okay. So there is one more rule, that if a binomial tree is having degree k, then its children degree will be varying from 0 to k minus 1. Just like here, in this case, the degree of binomial tree was 3 and the degree of this child was 0, for this child was 1, for this child was 2, and therefore its degree is varying from 0 to 2, that means 0 to k minus 1 if k is the degree. Okay. So these made as the rules of the binomial tree. So I am going to write the rules of the binomial tree, and the rules are: first, there are 2 to the power k nodes in a binomial tree. The height of the tree is k. The third rule is that there are KCI nodes at depth I. There are KCI nodes at depth I. Okay, you know k is the degree and I is the depth of the node. The last one, fourth one, if the root has degree k, if the root has degree k, then its children will be having degree from 0 to k minus 1. Okay, so I already have and I am going to explain rule number 2 and rule number 3. So the rule number 2 is saying that the height of tree is k, and the third rule, which is very important rule, there are KCI node at depth. I am making a binomial. This child is having degree 0, this child is having degree 1, this child is having degree 2, likewise this child is having degree 3. So the root node is having degree 1, 2, 3 and 4. 4 edges are there, therefore degree is 4. So k is 4 in this case. And is having degree 0, this child is having degree 1, this child is having degree 2, this child is having degree 3. So the degree of child is varying from 0 to k, that means 0 to 3. Okay. Height. The second rule was about height, that height is also equal to k. So you can see here that what is height? Height is the maximum depth. So in this case the maximum branch is this one. So 1, 2, 3 and 4. So you can see that the height is 4 in this case. This is 1, this is 2, this is 3 and this is 4. So the height in this case is k, that means 4. In this case also. Okay. The third rule was the number of node at depth KCI at depth I. Okay, यानी कि I depth पर number of node is KCI. Let us see. Number 2 क्या था? The height is k. Rule number 3 क्या है? The number of node at depth I is KCI. Okay, so I am going to explain this rule. So what is depth 1? Depth 1 is this one. Okay, if you can see, this is depth 1. Okay, what is depth 2? Depth 2 is this one. ये depth 2 है. What is depth 3? Depth 3 is this one. These nodes are on depth 3. Okay, this was depth 2, this was depth 1, and what is depth 4? This single node is at depth 4. So this is depth 4. What is k? K is 4. So at depth 1, let us see. So 4 Ci. So 4 Ci means factorial 4 upon this is 1 upon factorial 1 and factorial k minus I. K minus I means factorial 3. So if you can calculate, this is 4 upon 1. Clear? Because the 3 and this 3 will be cancelled out, we get only 4. And so number of node at depth 1 is 4. If you can verify this thing, that 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 nodes are there at depth number 1. So for depth 1, this rule is verified. Let us see at depth number 2 also. So at depth number 2, the number of node according to the rule is 4C2, and if you expand the formula, it will be factorial 4 upon factorial 2 factorial 2. It is 4 multiplied by 3 upon 2, because factorial 2 will be cancelled out, 2 and 1, therefore we get this thing. So 2 2s are 4 and number of nodes are 6. Let us check. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Okay, so 6 nodes are there at depth number 2. So at depth number 2, the rule is also verified. Okay, let us check at depth number 3. So for depth number 3, the number of nodes should be 4C3, that means factorial 4 upon factorial 3 and factorial 1. So here again this is very similar to case number 1. This is very similar to the case number 1, and it is like 4 upon 1, that means number of nodes are 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, that means rule is good. At depth number 4, let us check. So at depth number 4 it will be 4C4, that means factorial 4 upon factorial 4 and factorial 0. 4 cancel out, factorial 0 is 1, and therefore the number of nodes is 1. So it is also verified. So in this way the rule number 3 is also verified. Number of node at depth I is KCI. Okay. And the rule number 4 was saying that the degree of children is varying from 0 to k, and I already have explained this thing, because if you can see here this is first children and degree is 0, this is second children, okay, and this is degree 1. For this degree is 2 because 2 edges are there, degree is 3 because 3 edges are there, and the degree of root itself was 4, and therefore it is 4. In this way all the rules are verified. So you have learned how to make the binomial tree in this case. Now the next thing is that how to create binomial heap. The next thing, okay. So till now you have learned about binomial tree, and now you are going to learn binomial heap. So binomial heap is a set of binomial tree that satisfies the binomial heap property. It is a set of binomial tree, that means more than binomial trees are there in a binomial heap, and each of the binomial tree will be satisfying binomial tree property. If the binomial heap is there, then it will be satisfying the binomial heap property. What are the property? The property number 1. The first property is that each binomial tree in a heap is heap ordered. What is the meaning of heap ordered? The heap ordered meaning is the key of the node is greater than or equal to key of its parent. The key of a node is greater than or equal to the key of its parent. That means what is key? Key means values. That suppose this is a binomial. In this case the key value is suppose 3, and its value is 4, its value is 5, its value is 2, its value is 1. So this is not possible, okay, because the rule is saying that the key value of the child will be greater than key value of its parent. So in this case the key value of its parent is 5, therefore the value at this node should be greater than 5, not the 2, okay. So this value must be greater than or equal to 5, and likewise this value should also be greater than or equal to 5, because the its parent key value is 5 only. At the lower level the key value will be either larger or equal to the key value of its parent. So this is the first प्रॉपर्टी, यानी कि नीचे वाले जो भी चाइल्ड हैं उनकी वैल्यू अपने पेरेंट से बड़ी होगी. तो दिस इज कॉल्ड एज हीप ऑर्डर. सो प्रॉपर्टी इज दैट each binomial tree is heap order. Okay. Second property, there is at most one binomial tree in heap whose root has a given degree. There is at most one binomial tree in H whose root has a given degree. What does it mean? It does mean that suppose there is binomial. So this is one of the root node, and suppose this is having the degree 1, suppose this is another one, and this is having degree 2, okay, and suppose this one is having degree 3, and they are connected to each other, okay. So there will be a starting point. In this case the question will be saying that there must be a binomial tree of degree 2, okay. So in this case you can find the binomial tree of degree 2, okay. मतलब यहाँ रूल नंबर 2 कहा जा रहा है कि there is at most one binomial tree in H whose root has a given degree. So root must be of degree 2. Binomial tree must be having a given degree, okay. So this is the second condition for the binomial heap. Now important part, what is binomial heap union? Because the main property of binomial heap, more than binomial heap, can be united to each other. Because from the starting of this lecture I explained that the main demerit of simple heap sort algorithm is if you want to unite more than one heaps, then its complexity, its running time will be lower down, and in this case of binomial heap we are going to rectify this problem. That means if we unite more than, in that case also its running time will not be affected much. Till now I have explained what is binomial tree, what is binomial heap, and now I am going to explain how we can unite more than one binomial heaps. So let us take an example first, and then we go on the algorithm part. I am taking example. Suppose I am taking two heaps. One heap is H1, and H1 is like the key value is 12, its degree is 0, and this is indicating to another key value which is 7, and 25 its child. It is indicating to another one, it is 15, on one side it is 28, and 41, it is 33. This is the heap 1, binomial heap 1. Again the second binomial heap, suppose is H2, and suppose the first node is 18, after that 3, 37, and after that 6, from this side I am going to write, this is 44, this is 10, and 17, and after that this is 29, 20, this is 29. On one side of 29 there is 31, on another side of 29 48, 48 and 50, and on this branch the value is 8, it is 22, again it is 23, 24, it is 30 again, on one side it is 32, on this side it is suppose 45, and this is 55. Okay, so these are the two binomial heaps. In this case there are three binomial trees, one is degree 0, one is degree 1, one is degree 2. In this case, there are 3 binomial tree. One is degree 0, one is degree 1, one is degree 4. Okay, so you can see that there is no binomial tree which is of degree 2 and degree 3. Okay, so this can be possible. Degree of tree must be in the increasing order. Okay, just like here, degree 0, degree 1, degree 2, degree 3, degree 4, like that. Okay, so in the increasing order it should be arranged. Okay, so our target is to unite these two binomial heaps. So first of all, we unite them in the order of their increasing degree. We first break this bond, this bond, this bond, and this bond. There are 4 bonds. Okay, and then we connect all the binomial tree in the increasing of their degree. It will be like if we start from H1, then the first value will be 12. After that 18 has degree 0, so 18 will be there. After that 7 with 25 because its degree is 1. 3 and 37, it is also having degree 1. After that this node is having degree 2, therefore 15, 33, and here 28 and 41, and in the last 6 with 44, 10, 17, this one, this one, this one, this one. Okay, so in this way I have connected all the bonds. This is not the binomial heap because there are more than one root nodes which are having same degree, just like here 12 and 18 are having same degree. Okay, this is not possible. 7 and 3 are having same degree. This is also not possible. Okay, so we will apply some of the cases. Okay, in this case there are 4 cases in this case to rectify this problem. So the problem has started from this node, therefore I am saying that this is node X. Okay, so if this is node X, then this node will be next of X. This node will sibling of next of X. Okay, in this way we will see the 3 consecutive nodes. Okay, the first node is X, next node is next of X, and the third node is the sibling of next X. Case is that if the degree of X, if degree of X is equal to degree of next of X, degree of next of X, what we'll do? We will make the next X as the child of X. Okay, we will make next X as the child of X if key value of next X is larger than that of X. The degree of X as well as degree of next X, both degrees are same. So what we do? We make next X as the child of X if the value of next X is larger than X. Otherwise, if the value of X is larger than next of X, in that case we make the larger value as the child of the lower value. Okay, अगर यहाँ पर ये कंडीशन ऐसे होती कि 18 पहले होता और 12 आपका बाद में होता, तो इस केस में हम ये करते कि 12 के नीचे 18 को लाते, लेकिन इस केस में क्या है कि 12 आपका छोटा है, 18 आपका बड़ा है, तो 12 के नीचे हम 18 को ट्रांसफ़र कर देंगे. ओके, सो दिस इज केस 3 and this is case 4. Okay, the condition of case 3 and case 4 are very much similar, that degree of X is equal to degree of next X, but the difference is that in the case 3 the key value of next X is larger, and in case 4 the key value of X is larger, so 18 will become the child of X. Okay, and therefore Now the next x will become as the sibling of next x. Okay, this was sibling of next x. Now because this has become the child, therefore now the next x will be this one. So 7 and 25. Now the next x will become this one, and 3 and 37 will be the sibling of next x, and rest of the nodes are same. This is 15 and this is 6. Okay, likewise. Now the newly generated binomial heap, the three roots are of the same degree. Okay, 12, 7 and 3, these are having the same degree. Therefore we have to do something here. What should we do? First of all, we will shift x to the next x. Okay, we will shift x to the next x. So if we shift x here, then it will become as x and next l. So in this way the x will become the next x and next x will be shifted to its sibling. Now this node will become as x and this node will become as next x. Okay, we have to do first thing. In x and next x, both are having of degree 2, and by the same rule that in this case degree of x is equal to degree of next x. Therefore either case 3 or case 4 will be applied. In this case the key value of x is larger than the key value of next x. So this will be case 4, because if key value of next x is larger, then it will be case 3, and if key value of x is larger, it will be case 4. Okay, so we will do the same thing. The larger value will be shifted here. Okay, so it will be like this. It will be case 4. So it will become 12 and 18, and after that the 3 will be here with 37, and 7 with 25 will become its child, and next is 15, next is 15, and next is 6. Okay, the children are 33, it is 28, and it is 41. These are the children. So if we shifted 7 just below this, that means it was x, and now it become the next x, and this is the previous of x. This is the previous of x, मतलब x के पहले का. In this case again degree of x and degree of next x are same, and the key value of next x is larger. Therefore again this is case 3. So 15 will come below 3 as child. So it will again be case number 3. So 12 and 18 will be there. After that 3. After that 6 was already there and its degree was 4. Okay, so this will be the new tree. Is it okay now? 1, its degree is 3 and its degree is 4. So this will be the new x, this will be the next of x, and this will be the previous of x. Okay, so this is the final heap after merging. and because the degree of each of the root node are in the increasing order, therefore it satisfies all the properties of the binomial heap. Okay, so this is over, and in this way we can justify the binomial heap